Are we good? I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if the oh no, apparently we're good. Cool. I thought I thought yeah, I thought I had a problem. Might have been my microphone, but all good now. Sue! Yeah. Anyway, good evening. Yeah, I'll do the introduction again. I guess. Yeah, Singapore tonight. Tough one to go side by side. I think we'll see a few safety cars tonight. Um, yeah, it's one of those tracks, isn't it? It's hard to overtake. You can see on the track map there are three DRS sections, but they're all fairly short DRS zones, and it's difficult. It's difficult to overtake here. Track position is paramount here. Being able to I think Connor's out first. There we go. I think being able to time your pit stop right if there is a safety car is going to give you a monumental advantage tonight. As I was just mentioning, I hope everyone had a good weekend and a good week since the last race. Myself, I'm good tonight. I've had that tooth out that was bothering me, so feeling a lot better, and I'm up for it tonight. So let's see what happens. Singapore's a little bit hit and miss with the race. Sometimes it's really good, really exciting, a great watch, but other times it can, especially if it rains, it's difficult enough to overtake as it is. So we'll see what happens. Of course, sector 3 is different. Got about 10, 15 seconds out of the lap. You don't have to go like under the tunnel bit now, as you can see, straight on into the chicane, and then the long hairpin at the end. I'm gonna call that a hairpin. So here we go, Connor on his first lap. Fast lap of the evening. Quite easy to invalidate around here. Although you think, it's a street circuit and everything's closed off, you'd think that it wouldn't be so easy to invalidate, but it actually is. Everyone's getting out quick here. Be interesting to see if that's weather related. Well, obviously, a little bit of a wobble there from Connor, and again, very tough over this bridge here. This left-hander, it's so easy to overdo it there, especially in the race when your tyres are a bit worn. Could see a few incidents there, and again, look. He's struggling to keep the car underneath him here, Connor. He'll probably still put in a really good time, but yeah, not the smoothest of laps. Let's see what it is here. 1:28.5. Tom's just started his fast lap. I know that, so we'll get on to Tom here. Patrono 1:28.9 or 1:28.9 for Leg Schrader. It's not the smoothest looking lap from Connor, but yeah, still decent. Heller's putting a 1:30.8 in the other Williams. Kovac a 1:29.2. Pro Striker a 1:30.3. See Tom in sector 2 at the minute. Very, very technical, obviously, around here. No room for error. This is the one. Look, the right-hander The left-hander's not so bad. Then over the bridge, you've got to get your braking on right, but you've also got to get really good traction, because you're coming into a short DRS zone here, and having that traction out of the corner can make a huge difference to your lap time. Not just in qualifying, but in the race. It said Exton a 1:29.6, Will 1:29.2. Still only 3 people sub 1:29 as it stands. Got a little kiss of the wall there. Connor's left the session. That's a 1:29.3 for Tom. JTK's out at the minute. Where is he? He's just coming up to the bridge. Looks smoother out than what Connor was there. That 1:28.5 is looking pretty good at the minute, although a purple sector 2 from JTK, a championship leader, 7 points in front of Connor. I think Husky's 11 points behind JTK at the minute, so all to play for. Oh, and look at that, an invalidation there. That would have been a 1:28.1. That would have been a really, really quick lap. But yeah, unfortunately, not to be, I'm afraid, with that invalidation I was just talking about there. Some people are saying wet race, others are saying just cloudy. It won't make too much of a difference in terms of your setup. Of course, you're going to be using very, very high downforce, even in the dry around here. So it won't make too much of a difference in terms of your setup. So yeah, JTK, the first one to invalidate. Wasn't expecting that. Stick with Husky, his teammate, who's in third at the minute in the drivers' standings. Yeah, damn indeed. Didn't expect him to be the one to invalidate, but here we are. Plenty of time though. He's got time for another couple of runs. But of course, every run that you invalidate on, it just puts that extra bit of pressure on for the next one. Here comes Husky. You've got Liam not far behind, who's going to put his first lap in. Nice and wide to turn 1. See turn 2 and 3. So could be an incident-filled start to the race. It's not a long run to turns 1, 2 and 3. People will be side by side. Yeah, just about keeping it legal. It's a perfect purple sector 1 for Husky. Long left-hander, another long left-hander coming up towards the bridge. Singapore is deceptively high on tyre wear. Oh, kissing the wall there. That's not ideal either. Yeah, it's the track temperature is always stupidly hot. Another purple sector apparently. This is pretty good from Husky. Will Whittle put in a 1:28.6 by the way. Excellent that. There you go, no risk. 1:28.8 there from Husky. Just lost out a little bit in sector 3 according to that, but look at the state of his tyres. But yeah, not a bad first go round. Patronin was Just coming up to the bridge, I believe, on his out lap. Been a very good start, very good first lap he's putting out, 1:28.9. We'll keep an eye on JTK when he starts his actual lap. We'll get straight onto that. Obviously, our championship leader, and a lot of pressure on him. Not just as championship leader, but particularly in this qualifying session. So let's see, can Petrono better the time that they've put in with their first fast lap of the evening. Connor's back. Looking very nice and smooth there through sector 1. Let's see what time it's going to be. Not the purple. Up on his own time. Oh, and there's an invalidation. Very unlucky there. Where's JTK? He's in sector 3. There's a lot of traffic though. Gonna have to get a gap to the cars in front. But he's also gonna have to get a gap to the cars in front without letting his tyres cool down too much. There we go then. Second attempt for JTK. Using every millimetre of the track here. In fairness, that opening lap that he didn't set a time and that he invalidated was going to be really quick. He just unfortunately on that second to last, well, in between the second to last and last corner, just took a little bit too much out of it. So there's a purple sector 1 already. You see all these good drivers here, of which there are a lot. When they can, they use as much of the track as possible. They've basically only got the near side tyres on the track. A little wobble there. Gareza has retired from session with a 1:29.9. Not a great qualifying there from Gareza. Expect a bit better from him. So let's see what sort of time JTK can put in. Looking pretty good. Pressure's on. That's a 1:28.1. That is a big time there. That's 4/10 quicker than his nearest rival. That's a huge time, that. And so the pressure's back on Connor. Let's see what he can do. He's only in sector 2 at the minute. Ice one coming out to set his first lap of the session. Connor's going to take as much time as possible here and just try and get as late as possible over the start finish line. I believe that's what he's looking to do. As Will Mitchell's put in a 1:28.0. That, what a time! What a great time that is from Will. In the Aston Martin, looking very good, very fast. So pressure now on Connor. He's got to take over half a second out of his time. As I mentioned, watching Connor's first qualifying lap, didn't look very smooth. Oh, that's not smooth, and that's an invalidation. Oh, that's... And I don't think he's going to have time to get... Will he have time to get... Oh, back in and out again? Is that his qualifier? He's got to go for... He's basically got to cut every corner now and just go for it. That is a huge mistake there. Not one we're used to seeing from Connor. And that could make a huge difference in the race. Track position around here is as I say, it's paramount to having a good race. So yeah, Husky's come back out. He's on an out lap at the minute. Where is he? He's only in sector 1. We're just waiting for everybody just to start getting round now. We've got the Botsman Heller on a fast lap. Let's see how he's getting on. Just coming up to the bridge right now. Around the right-hander, left over the bridge. It's this right into the left. You've got to get right. That's very nice. That's very nice and smooth there. Looking good. Using as much track as possible. A little kiss over the wall there. A little touch, maybe. Let's see then. Let's see what time he can put in. Looks like he might go a bit quicker here. That's a 1:29.3. That's only managed to put him up one position. I'm surprised a little bit about that. Yeah. Husky should be... Yeah, he's not far off of starting his fast lap at the minute. Will's retired from session. He's happy with that. He's not going to beat that. And that is a very, very impressive time. There we go. Husky third in the championship. Looking to improve on his qualifying time. He's very close, as you can see from Tom all the way down to Heller, and any one of those could of those drivers could go ahead of any other. So it's imperative here for Husky to put in a really solid lap, take 2 or 3 tenths out. He's already 1.5 tenths up on his current time. Oh, just about kept it under control there. We'll see how that has affected him when he gets to the end of sector 2. Just looking for his sector time. Yeah, he's lost 2 tenths there. So that is the session over, but we'll see everyone's times. We'll see a lot of chopping and changing here, I imagine. Yeah, Husky a 1:28.7 did improve in the end. Not enough though, as you see Connor again. That's Connor's qualifying session done. So it's down to JTK. Is he going to be able to take, what, 1.5 tenths out of his time? Almost at the end of sector 2, so we'll get to see. Well, he's almost 2 tenths down, so it looks like it's going to be a Will Witchell pole position. A little bit surprising, but not overly so. We know that Will's got good pace, and we know what he can do. $1:28.2 for JTK, not enough. Connor not doing a lot there. Reverses it over the line. Just Mike to go. Mike's coming into the pits, so that will be our grid for this evening. It will be Will Witchell on pole from JTK. Connor in third on the clean side of the track. Be interesting to see as these two side by side going into the first three turns. Patronal with a really good run there to get onto the second row of the grid. Mike saying he hates that bridge. You're not the only one. I don't think it's not particularly the bridge. It's the left-hander at the end of the bridge. Anyway, so I've got Husky and Tom on row 3 of the grid. 7th for ZX, 8th for Leg Schrader, the AlphaTauri teammates. Both McLarens there, 9th and 10th, Kovac and Liam. Mike in P11, not enjoying the bridge. Heller in P12 in the end. Pro Striker gets P13, Gareza P14. P15 for DX. Nice to see him back, by the way, DX. Nice to see you racing. Always a pleasure. Outlaw in P16 and Ice One at the back of the grid, P17. And that will be our grid for tonight. Now we've missed you, DX. It's always good to see you racing. All good. Here we go then. So will it be rain, or will it just be cloudy? Or will it be Will Witchell? Everyone just be selecting the strategies right now. Ooh. Yeah, that looks like we're going to have a wet race at some point. Looks dry at the minute, but that could spice things up, especially if it's near the end. Going to be a lot of thinking going into the strategy, especially if it's going to get wet near the end. Got 31 laps. If it's going to start raining around lap 15, 16, you know, do you just put hards on and hope for the best? 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. There will be no formation lap because of crossplay. And here we go. Straight away. Side by side, JTK goes through, Will down into second, Connor just touching the back there. Husky was off the track there. Will's got back up into first. Connor all over the back. He wants to get that quick start. Good defensive manoeuvre from JTK. Tom down into 8th, back up to 7th. Him and Kovac switching places a lot there. All over the place a bit, Will. Just trying to defend. Let's quickly get everything on that we need to get on. So tyres. Very, very interesting from the tyres. We've got a good mix of mediums and hards, but Husky and Liam have both gone on the softs. Is that an indicator of rain, possibly? I guess we'll have to see. I'm very surprised, but in a good way, that everyone's got through clean so far. Connor right on the back of JTK, who's having to defend hard, which is allowing Will just to pull away a little bit here. He's got half a second. Of course, no DRS until lap 3. This is not real life. This is from last season's regulations. So we get 2 laps without DRS, giving Will a chance just to pull away a little bit as Outlaw goes through on Mike, and Mike goes back through on Outlaw. Connor now defending from Husky. Had to drop back a little bit. Husky's having a look. He's probably going to get the inside line here, but that means Connor's going to have the inside. Now Connor's hit. He's gone round the outside. He's gone the long way round. He's managed to just keep it in front. Patronal now right on the back of Husky. And caution, sector 1, DX. We've got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We've got three cars in the pits as it stands. I'm guessing they all got damaged on lap 1. no DNS, but there was a lot of touches going on. As we're just watching Husky there in P4. JTK, he is catching now. He's managed to get a little bit of a gap to Connor, and starting to close that gap on Will, who it didn't look like he had the greatest of starts, but defended really well and still in first position. Him and Leg Schrader. Oh, look at that. Down into 11th. Has he got front wing damage? I think he has. I think he might have. That might be disastrous for Leg Schrader. We're back up to Husky. Husky and Connor here. It's a great battle between the two. Husky, of course, on the soft tyres. Interested to see what happens here with the potentially with the weather. Connor has left the session. That's disastrous. That's not what he wanted there. Connection error. Sure, he'll be back, but that's given Husky an easy run because Connor will be ghosted, as you can see. Gap now 1.1 seconds. Husky just carrying the DRS from the straight before. Petrono now gone through on Connor. Look at the top at first here. JTK just that 4/10 behind. Connor now down to 6th. Of course, he is a CPU right now. It's not actually Connor in control. He's back though, and he's going to be looking, and probably one or two choice words for his connection. Oh, we have an Aston Martin at the front, 2 Ferraris behind. JTK managing to catch up a little bit here, which suggests to me that Husky managed to catch up a little bit on JTK, which suggests to me that Will's just holding the Ferrari up a little bit. Fastest lap of the race for Husky. As we ride on board with JTK. There's a very, very long DRS train at the minute, and nobody's really getting close enough to overtake. Just getting close enough to get into dirty air, really, and can't get any closer. So, as I mentioned during qualifying, these DRS zones aren't the longest on the calendar, and it just makes things a little bit difficult to overtake at times. Right, ZX has put in a purple sector 1 there, fastest so far of the race. Looks like Leg Schrader got away with not having damage as well, which I'm sure he'll be delighted about, of course. Let's go back up to JTK anyway. Still, he's at about 6/10 now. Petronal's, he's really having a look at Husky. I don't think he's going to be waiting. Kovac is always facing the wrong way. He's in a wall. Whoa, no front wing for the McLaren. And it's a VSC. Just a VSC. And that's just going to slow everyone down a little bit. What is it, 70%, 65% speed? Is that how the Delta works? Something like that anyway. But yeah, Petrono goes through on Husky. You have to give that place back, aren't you, under VSC? Although Husky's down to 7th. Husky's pitted in now. Obviously, he's on the softs. Yeah, gone on to the mediums. It means he's going to probably have to pit in again. Interesting strategy here from Husky. Not what I expected. Obviously, he loses minimal time with it being a VSC. But yeah, not at all what I expected. Kovac, unfortunately, losing out a little bit more time there as he's had to double stack with Liam. Bit of a mix-up on the radio there. And we've got a drive-through for Heller there for speeding under the VSC. exceeding the delta. JTK's had a really good restart here. He's got within 2/10. Gap to Patronal is 1.1. Connor in 6th at the minute. We've got DRS on ZX, but ZX also has DRS on Tom. So going to be a difficult pass. You see JTK's not having a great exit there. Of course, if it is going to rain, could make a little bit of a difference in terms of fuel loads, how much wing they've got, you know, how much downforce they've got in the car. Will setup might be better suited to the dry conditions. We'll have to see. I'm assuming it's going to rain. And here we go. He's getting close, JTK, just not quite close enough, and he's not willing to risk it all this early into the race. With 25 laps to go, there's no point. He did lose out a bit there, and Patronal's managed to get onto the back of these two. Caution sector 2. I think that's Heller in the Williams. Possibly. No, actually. It's Digex in the Alpine. As you see, JTK has gone through on Will, and he's made the pass. Look at that. We got a perfect view of that, and the safety car's out. And that was the perfect time to pass there from JTK. Couldn't have timed that better. And we got a phenomenal view of that pass there. On board with Patronal in 3rd. And I wonder if some of these guys are going to make stops, even on the mediums and the hard tyres. Because I would imagine there's going to be at least one more safety car. Just the nature of this track lends itself to multiple full safety cars. So we'll have to see. Or it's under normal circumstances and on other circuits, you get a safety car and it's kind of, damn it, and a bloody safety car ruining the race. Here it just puts everyone together again. It makes for probably a more interesting race. So we can see JTK's coming in, Will's coming in, Patronal's coming in. Will's coming in off the hard tyres, by the way. ZX has stayed out. Go to the tyre again. 5 seconds for Tom for speeding the pit lane. That's not great for Tom there. So we've got Leg Trader, ZX both going through. Neither of them going into the pits. Surprisingly. You probably start, maybe if you like Husky, you know, your tyres are still fresh. They're 2 laps old. These guys on the 6 lap old tyres would have done well to pit in. We'll see what happens. So JTK now into 4th, Husky 5th, which is so that pit stop of his actually wasn't the worst idea. I'm guessing that Alpine's Digex, he should be able to unlap himself. If the game doesn't let him unlap himself, that's very, very harsh. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have any shenanigans under the safety car like we did last week. We had a bit of brake checking going on, whether it is intentional or unintentional. There we go. That's Digex apparently ignoring a yellow flag. That's strange. That's very, very strange. I'm not going to lie. It's got to drive through anyway, so you might as well. You can't take it under the safety car either. It's a strange one though, that he's unlapped himself and it's given him a penalty for it. He was paused as well. He was in the pause menu because he was ghosted, so quite harsh, that one. see a safety car. I'll do another lap, maybe. I say it's this is going to be an interesting restart. Connor down in 8th. These top 3 obviously have all got to pit in, but I think everyone else is going to have to pit in anyway. Regardless of whether it's going to rain or whether it's not going to rain. You know, JTK, I don't think it's going to get... I think he started on mediums as well, so he's not going to get... you know, 22 laps out of those mediums, or he's going to struggle to. And anyway, if he started on mediums, he's going to have to pit in. Will started on the hard, so if it doesn't rain and he's on the mediums, he might be able to just stretch them out until the end of the race. We'll have to see. Husky's mediums, of course, are 2 laps older than everyone else's. He's not obligated to pit again. He started on the softs, but he might be forced to just through tyre wear. Not the best comeback there for Dig X. He had some time off. I didn't think we were going to see him before the new F1 game came out. He's yeah, bit of rust to shake off, I guess. Is the safety car staying out for another lap? I think it is. Looks that way to me anyway. Yeah, I think that Dig X will be able to get pretty close to the pack by the time these guys get round. So I imagine this will be the last lap of the safety car. So JTK on the new tyres is gonna have a massive advantage if he can get through quite early. Of course, Will, who was overtaken literally milliseconds before the safety car came out, was very unfortunate in that respect. The safety car came out a second or two sooner. He would have been able to hold on to first position, but yeah, he's got to get through Husky before he can start thinking about these other 3 that JTK is going to have to overtake: Pro Striker, Leg Schrader and ZX. So it's a little bit more difficult for him as we see safety car in this lap. Just gonna grab a drink, get ready. No choice but to back the pack right up here and go early. The start finish line is just right around that corner, that last corner. There's it's not a long start finish where you're going to be towing people. You just got to go straight away. So let's see from the restart how everybody gets away. And ZX has gone. He's made a lunge for it. He's left his teammate Leg Schrader there in his wake, and JTK is down to 6th. Oh, and a little touch between Will and Husky there, maybe. Oh, the Red Bull Pro Striker running wide. Will has managed to get up to 3rd there. Great restart. JTK's missed out. Oh no, and it's a Red Bull. It's Pro Striker. He's smashed into a wall. He's still going. I don't know, have we got a safety car out again yet? Another full safety car straight away. A lot of debris on the track. Now that was an awful restart from JTK, but he's managed to get whole fourth there. Will had a great restart up to third, Connor up to fifth. Surely these guys are going to have to pit now. I managed to, yeah, I saw that it let you unlap at least. Yeah, I thought it wasn't going to let you. Yeah, that's it. I think this race is for you is about that. You know, it's been a while. You've had some time off. This race, get the rust off. Let's see what happens here. So, whereas pitting under a safety car normally give you a big advantage, for ZX and Leg Schrader here, and I think was Patronal the other one, or was it Pro Striker? It was Pro Striker who's at the back anyway. But for Leg Schrader and ZX, if nobody else pits in and these two guys pit in, it's a massive disadvantage because they're going to be right at the back. And they're going to have to double stack too. So, yeah, not great. Pro Striker's retired from the session. Irreparable damage to the Red Bull there. So let's see. No, they're going to stay out. Okay. A lot of weaving. A lot of warming of the tyres. Personally, I'd just right now, I'll just let the tyres cool off. You're not going at any sort of speed. Just save as much as you can from the tyres. Husky down to 16th. I'm guessing that's from a pit stop. Yeah, to the back of the pack for Husky, who's put on intermediates. Okay, now this is. Let's have a look at the. Yeah, all four of these guys, Mike, Kovacs, Liam, and Husky, all got onto the inters. Looks a bit early. Doesn't look like it's raining. Yeah, let's get on board. Cannot see any rain as yet. But for every lap this safety car stays out is gonna mean we're gonna get more laps with rain. Also because the safety car is going a lot slower. There's a big call here from these four, and I guess we'll find out whether it pays off or not soon enough. Of course, Heller and DX still have not been able to serve their drive-through penalties. So do you think these gone on into too early, or is it the right time? Doesn't even look particularly greasy, the track. It certainly is not raining at the minute. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This is a risky pit stop by these guys. We've got one more lap of the safety car at least. It's saying rain in 5 minutes. Although we know that Mark with a C, when he says rain in 5 minutes, that could mean 5 minutes, that could mean 25 minutes. Yeah, so an interesting one. Kind of explains why ZX and Leg Schrader have stayed out. They don't want to pit and go to the back of the pack, they might as well wait. Ice wants to come in to the pit, so I'm guessing he's going to be putting inters on as well. Yeah, he's got the inters on. Looking for those first droplets of rain, just to see what happens here. If these guys at the back that have just pitted for inters have made the right call. Even if they lose out on this restart, as long as they can stay within 15-20 seconds, by the time everyone else pits in, they'll come out in front. So maybe it's a risk worth taking. We're definitely going to find out. That's for sure. strategical gamble by 6 cars now. As Ice One, of course, also went onto those Inters. How cooked are those Inters going to be by the time this rain comes down? Though that's the other thing. It looks like we're going to get one more lap under the safety car. This is helping the guys on the Inters. As yeah, everyone's starting to come in now. Has it started raining? Looks like it might. Looks like it might be spitting. JTK stayed out though. He's not convinced. Yeah, look, definitely it's spitting. There you go. As you can see now. Yeah, just starting to come down a little bit. And as you can see, all those guys that pitted in early for the Inters are now in a really good spot. Coming down a little bit quicker as well now. See a few drops on the screen, as well as in the air. Interesting to see how quickly this track gets to a state where Inters are going to be the favourable tyre. Leg Trader lost out there because of the double stack from the Alpha Touris. And lost out a little bit, but he has pitted in under the safety car, so it's a little bit better for him. So we'll see. Safety car in this lap. Starting to rain a little bit heavier. So let's just have a quick look here at the tyres. So it's Liam in 4th position we've got to look out for. Everyone's on Inters outside of the top 3. If Liam's going to get held up here, will the mediums and the hard tyre still be the better tyre? I'm not sure. We're about to find out as JTK has gone. He's gone early, and let's see. So there's already a 1 second, 1.1, 1.2 to Liam. Yeah, the Inters aren't quite there yet. And that's a DQ for Heller for failing to serve his drive-through, which is very harsh because, I mean, how's he meant to do it? You can't serve your drive-through while there's a safety car out. So that's a little bit ridiculous. JTK's putting everything he can into this lap, and he's going to have to. Yeah, 2.8 between Outlaw on the mediums and Liam on the Inters. So it looks like the correct call was to stay out. In terms of the tyre right now, we're up to 9th, and then back down to 10th, and side by side with 3 wide there. Look, Will, ZX, and Ice One are all side by side. Let's hope they get. Oh, there's some debris there. There's been some contact, definite contact. Let's get down to Connor in 11th. Yeah, side by side again. Oh, and look at that, a touch at the back there between Gareza and Leg Trader. All going off. I don't think it's quite into weather, you see. You're going to be struggling for grip with these tyres, and they're definitely not going to be warm enough, or cooled enough. They're going to be too hot if it's, you know, if there's no water to go through, if there's no moisture for them. Yeah, JTK's managed to pull 2 seconds there. Connor right on the back, and we've got caution sector 3. That is Digex, I'm afraid, in the Alpine. If we can get around at least to the pit lane. Connor, oh, he's all over the place. Whoa, going for a big slide there into the pits, down in 14th. 4.7, 4.8 is the gap. 5 seconds for DX for speeding in the pit lane. I'd rather have that than the drive-through, though. Let's see Will and Husky right together here, behind Kovac. The pit lane is bugged. That's not good. Yeah, that's not going to be good for anyone. Yeah, the dry tire is still the superior tire. But Liam is no, he's still losing out overall. And the big question is whether these front three of JTK, Petronal and Outlaw can get a pit stop in front before they have to stop. And I'm not sure that they're going to be able to. They're going to get quite, I mean, like 11, 12 seconds for JTK at the minute, so maybe. There's 3 for DigX for multiple warnings. As I said, for a closed circuit like this, it is very easy to exceed track limits. We've got a VSC. Surely now, under the VSC, got to come in. Husky's coming in here. Pretty surprised at that. DigX has come in. DigX has retired from the session. Connor, look at that. Down in 14th. Not a great day for the Williams. Fresh set of inters for Husky. JTK stayed out. Still on the still on the medium tyre. Full safety car. We have a full safety car now. Now he must pit in. I cannot see how these front 3 don't pit in here. Leg Schrader for some reason has gone on hard tyres. He thinks it's drying up. I'm sure that's just he's made a strategical error there. Yeah, it was nice to have you in. Not seen you for a while. Obviously one of our favourite drivers to commentate on the X. Always good to see him. And yeah, I'm sure he'll be back for 24. But this is a nice one to get the rust off, just to show your face. It's not been the best race for him, obviously. But yeah, as I say, Singapore, anything can happen. I'm not that excited for 24. I don't like spending €80 on a livery update. Although I do every year. EA takes so much money off me. Just by basically having an update of the last game. I do it with the EAFC or FIFA as it was previously known. With this and others. Yeah, it is the pain of sport games. That, you know, if you want to, especially if you want to play online. Yeah, you know, if you just played on your own, like career mode, just don't get it every year. Just get it every 2-3 years, whatever. But yeah, if you want to play online, I'm afraid you have to buy the game every year. And they know that as well, and they know that you're going to buy the game as well. So they're like, yeah, whatever, you know, we don't need to work too hard on the new game. Just make sure the kits or the liveries or whatever, depend on the game that you're playing, are up to date. So JTK has managed to come out in first position, Petronal second, and Outlaw third. So those 3 staying out on those dry tyres for that longer section there has done them a great deal of great advantage. Petronal's come out on mediums, and so's Liam. They're thinking it's not wet enough for the. There's just quite a few. Look, ZX is on hards, Leg Schrader's on a hard tyre, Husky on the mediums. There's a lot of people thinking that it's drying up. Is it not inters? Yes, there's so many different tyre compounds at the minute that it's difficult for me to say to say which one's going to be the right one. I mean, Connor's gone on to the mediums. I guess he's playing it safe. He had to pit in, really. You know, I don't know if those tyres were going to go the whole race, but if he's got this right, he's going to pull away from Petronal like really, really quickly. But if he's got it wrong, it's going to be a tough one. I don't know. I guess when your nearest two challengers in the championship are in 13th and 14th position right now, I think you can afford to take the risk. But yeah, from what I've seen, with the tyre changes, it's probably going to dry up a little bit, but I don't know. There's not really any spray, as you can't see any spray coming off the back of the cars. Somebody will be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've seen DRS being disabled. Although there is a bit of spray through there, look. It's a bit wetter through turns 4, 5. I don't know. So it's a very tough one. Normally, as I've mentioned before, Singapore can be very hit or miss, and sometimes it's not the most interesting race to watch. But I'll tell you what, this one's definitely going to be interesting, because who knows what's going to happen here with all these different, you know, with guys on inters, guys on dry tyres. Who's got it right? With it being a safety car too, somebody's got this wrong. Either the guys on the inters or the guys on the dry tyres have got this wrong. Whoever's got it wrong has got it badly wrong, because of the fact that it's a safety car and everyone's bunched up, or will be. This is, yeah, I guess we will see. I don't know. Just let's get on board with JTK. It's still raining quite a bit. You can see on the track there that it's definitely into conditions, or from my eyes, my quite experienced eyes, I'd say this is into weather. It's going to have to dry up pretty quick as well. There's only 13 laps left. Petronal's coming back into the pits. I think he's taken the hit. A lot of people are coming into the pits. Let's stay on with Petronal for a sec. Let's see what tyres is. Yeah, back onto the inters. So, intermediate tyres low-key bother me so much on the Ferrari. I guess because I also don't want on those colours together just bother me so much. The intermediate tyres are actually not on the Ferrari, but just in general, are my favourite looking tyres. I like the grip on them, and I like that they've got the green. It's the green, so you know that they're inters. But yeah, they're not on most of the cars. Well, even on the McLaren, it doesn't look right. Yeah, it's not. It looks okay on the Aston Martin. I think on the Mercedes it looks pretty nice as well. And we've got no Mercedes in tonight. No, it doesn't go bright with the bright red. I don't know. Did you watch the F1 this weekend? It was freaking me out. Well, not freaking me out, but it was bothering me. The Ferrari mechanics wearing blue. It was really, really like annoying me. Yeah, Norris won. Yeah, of course Norris won. All my neighbours know that. I don't know. I think they might have it as a bonus livery in the next game. But yeah, I didn't like the combination of colours on the car, and I definitely didn't. I didn't like I ain't like the pit crew wearing blue, the Ferrari pit crew. It properly, like, it was bothering me. I did like, I will say, I did like the AlphaTauri. They're not called that anymore, are they? But yeah, I'd like the AlphaTauri livery. They should keep that they had at Miami. That was really nice. So there's a restart. It's definitely, look, you can that is intermediate weather. There's no way. That's not dry weather, dry compound weather now. There's no racing line. Look at the spray. Yeah. Toro Rosso, that was it. Red Bull, basically. And there's a 5 seconds for ice one. Will. Oh, we've got someone in the wall. That's Mike in the wall in the background. Did you see that? That is Mike down into P13. Let's just quickly check. Only leg Schrader on the dry tyres now, and yeah, the Inters seem to be the way to go. Massive advantage. Look at that, 2.3 already. Kovac. Oh, whoa! Some huge pile up. Willie's out of the session. Look at this. It's mental stuff. What is going on here? I think Kovac is going to get more than a little slap on the wrist for that. And I don't know whether it's because he was just out of control or what was going on there. As Goretzka looked facing the wrong way. Look. Kovac now down into 5th. I think he lost control of the car and he just ended up going right across the track. And he just wiped just about 6 cars out with him. Look at him going side to side. Very dangerous in the dry here at Singapore, but he's doing it in the wet. He just doesn't care. Lost out again, down to 8th. Carrying damage. Surely he's coming into the pits. Yeah. See, saw that coming. Caution, yellow flag, sector 3. That'll be Kovac. He might have hit the pit wall. JTK is he got his stop perfect. But it surprised me that some of these people were going on to. As Liam goes through on Husky into 4th position, we're going in onto drier tyres. I was like, this is clearly intermediate. Unless they knew something we didn't, or thought they knew something that we didn't. Yeah. Great stuff though, Husky and Connor, 5th and 6th respectively from what 13th and 14th. I don't know who's got the fast lap at the minute, but whoever has is going to have it for the rest of the race. Look at the state of it. It's absolutely tipping it down. Right, let's get on board here with Liam. In fact, no, let's go behind Liam to Husky. So then we can see the spray as well from Liam's car. There's not a great deal of spray. Look back. Yeah, not that much. Connor's dropped to 1.3 behind. He's got ZX all over the back of him here. Connor in real trouble. Do any other drivers have damage from the incident? Maybe Gareza. That's Kovac right at the back there. Will DNF from it. I haven't seen. Obviously, I switched over because we're still three wide, and I don't know if Kovac got a hit and then went into Will. All I saw was that he went into Will, and Will went into the wall, and that's Will's race over. But yeah, Will's had to DNF because of that incident, so that could be interesting. As you see, battle for the 11th place here between Mike and Gareza. Yeah, very sad indeed, especially, you know, what a qualifying time he got. Pole position. Oh, let's get up to Liam. Quick. On the back of Tom here. Look at that. It's going to be really hard to overtake, though. He's only 3/10 back, but that's in the wet. That's not close enough to make a move, I'm afraid. It'll be a lot closer than that. Yeah, well, Kovac is out, retired from session. In the pits, though. So, yeah, no safety car. Yeah, JTK is absolutely flying at the front. On those fresh inters have done him the world of good. As Liam has gone through on Tom. Yeah, he's made the pass. Tom down into 4th. Liam on the podium in the McLaren. You see just behind, Connor is having a real look here. Connor's going into the pits. He might have damage. That could be his race over. If somebody comes out with a wing here, that's his race done. He might get a point still. Let's have a look. No, just fresh in. Oh, he's gone full wet. Okay. All right, now. There's quite a way to go. There's still 8 laps here. That's so we've got Conor, Legschrader and Garez are all on full wets here. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I mean, you can see it's absolutely... I think I know it's 7 seconds behind, but... Yeah, starting to see puddles, a lot of standing water now. Conor with the early switch onto the wets. Look at that, look at all the standing water. This could well be a full wet race to end. JTK could for sure pit in. In terms of the championship, he could pit in and defend from Conor. All depends. Does he still think it's Inter? Look at the spray now, off the back of that. If it's not already full wets, it's getting close. It's definitely getting close. And you've got to be careful as well, because you don't want to... it's not just about like Conor being able to catch up really quickly because he's got the right tyres on. If you're on those inters and it's proper full wets conditions, you can end up in a wall. It's going to be hard to keep that car underneath you. If he pits in now, he'll come out in P7 probably. Look at it! Look at how slow he's having to go. So Conor, let's just have a quick look. Conor's 13. Let's go down to Conor. So he's 13 seconds behind Ice One. He's quicker than Ice One anyway, by the way. So who's on? Oh, look how quick! Look at that. He's taking almost a second out already. It's wet. It's full wet. It's full wet conditions. Got to come in. Look at how fast he's got. Liam he's going to get passed here by Petrono. That's a bit of a and that's wing damage. You see the front left there end plate, it's smashed to bits. Wing damage for Liam. I think you've got to pit this lap. Let's see what he does. He's staying out. Oh, I like about that. That's yeah. What's Outlaw gonna do? Staying out. Tom staying out. Husky staying out. There's Liam. Liam's obviously got bad damage, so. I think the guys that we've got to watch at the minute is Connor. If this rain stops or isn't as, doesn't come down as quick, it should be all right. But there we go. Connor up into 8th. You can see he's 8.4 behind Ice One. 8.1 now. Look how he's just making so much time up. So good. I don't think he'd be able to make enough time up in the laps that we've got left to get past JTK. But I don't know. For me, I'd have pitted in onto full wets by now. I'm looking at those times there, out of the corner of my eye, and I'm definitely thinking, oh, let's get on these full wets. But does it look like the rain slowed down a little bit? Having a little look. Ooh, whoa! Connor's all over the place. Yep, no grip there at all. He's gunning it. He's doing some donuts. Look at that. 720. Oh, well. Yeah, it was. Oh, my word. It was definitely full wet weather for a couple of laps. Not anymore. Not by the looks of that. Let's stay on board Connor because we know his tyres are going to be absolutely wrecked. He's going to be struggling to get around any of these corners. Look at that. Sliding all over the place. Actually, let's go up here. We've got 3 of them here. Husky, ZX and Patronal all in a row. On board with Patronal so we can see the 2 in front. Disastrous for Connor, that was, yeah. I think he's coming to the pits. Yep, he's retired in the pits. Well, that's a massive result in terms of the championship, with only 2 races left after today. I think JTK's got this in the bag. I think you're safe. If you need to go and do something, I think you're safe. I think JTK's got this. Have a good night, and have a good week as well. And Brazil next week, so really nice track, really good track. Yeah, disastrous there for Connor. Took the risk on the full wet tyre. Was working out for a couple of laps. Was really quick, but yeah, a bit too much of a risk. Well, good luck for your exams, for your finals next week. We're down to the last 5 laps of the race. It's not quite getting close enough here. Tom's going to be within striking distance of Outlaw soon, so we'll keep an eye out for that, and we can always switch to that if we need to. But for now, we'll just stick on board with Patronal, as this is the battle to watch. As it stands, JTK's pulled out a huge gap at the front. A boss man in the chat. How you doing, Ella? Yeah. What can I say? Yeah. Singapore. It's difficult. It's a difficult track. I heard the pit stops were glitched, or the pit lane was bugging as well. They're not going to fix that for the next one, so great. Nearly done anyway. We're nearly done. Just four laps left now. 4 racing laps. 8, 9, 30, and 31. There we go. Tom is now just 3/10 behind. Husky's catching up as well. Tom's getting stuck a little bit behind Outlaw. He's gonna have to make a move. Outlaw's gonna have a result of his life here if he can just keep the car facing the right way. It's such a difficult track to overtake under dry conditions. But wet weather it's near on impossible to overtake. And yeah, Outlaw's going to be able to pick up big points if he can keep it his car facing the right way for the next 3 laps. Ooh, Tom just went a bit late there. Yeah, down to 7/10 again. The gap's opening up now between the cars. It's like I said, it's very, very difficult to overtake, and you've got to be so close to overtake in the wet, and you've got to be so precise in your timing and your line. And of course, what you don't want to do here is, let's say you're Patronal in 6th. You don't want to risk it all and then lose it all. So kind of understandable, although he's having a little look. Again, not close enough though. He's 2/10 back, and that's not close enough. It's not even nearly close enough to make a pass. Well, my cat just freaked me out big time there. Just opened my door and I nearly had a heart attack. Greza is what's he doing? Is he in the pits? Or why is he 1 minute 23 back now? Interesting. He's about to be lapped. Not why. Got 5 seconds for going over the white line apparently. So, Tom now again within 3/10. I'm not sure though. He's going to get past. He's going to be able to get past. It's just so difficult. He's right on the back. Where's he going to pass? I mean, he's going to have a try. He's done well here. Now he has done really well. He's got the inside line, but he can't. He just can't get through. That's brilliantly defended by Outlaw, by the way. That is some world-class defending. These are not playing it safe. Tom wants that second place just as much as Outlaw. Huskies took a second out of both of them, by the way. It's not going to be enough time, I don't think. But he's definitely there. If these two have an incident. So we've got just 2 laps to go. You see, Tom managed to get within a 10th and have better traction out of the left-hander coming off the bridge, and still couldn't get past. It's wet weather makes it. Oof! What was that? Tom had a bit of a slap against the wall there. Yeah. He's having another look. He's going to have to go around the outside. He's not getting around the outside. He's going to get defended again. It's just so difficult as Husky takes out 7/10 of a second. Clearly Outlaw's holding Tom up a little bit here, but where and how does he pass? It answers on a postcard. Coming out the bridge again. Tom's going to try and take that inside line. He could try and squeeze, but look, he just can't. He can't get through. He's going to be closer this time than he was before. Not enough though. Oh, hey, whoa. Be careful, guys. He's managed to get through this time with a little touch. Not strictly illegal, I don't think. Although Outlaw's trying to get on the inside. We'll see 3 seconds for ice one. Look, Husky's right on the back of him now. Patrono just gone through on ZX. Take 5th position. So last lap of the race, however you want to say it. And these three are all battling for a podium position. Advantage goes to obviously Tom and Outlaw. Positional advantage at Singapore anyway, but then add wet weather into the mix, and yeah, you've got a 28 and a 2/3% chance of winning at Sacrifice. A little Scott Steiner reference for you there. Yeah, Outlaw's just dropped back a little bit. Tom looks like he's got second in the bag. Don't think Husky's going to have enough time though. Yeah, I think it's going to be this order. Yeah, he's not close enough. JTK, as you can see, into the last few corners of the race. Here we go. Into the last two left-handers to take 25 points to Connor's 0. I don't know if he got the fast lap, by the way, because it was really early in the race. So I wasn't even really thinking about looking at the fast lap. And then the rain came. And here comes Tom for that second position. Great result. Phenomenal result there as well for the Haas. 3rd place for Outlaw. Husky, big points. 4th position. That's going to be good news for Husky in terms of the championship. Yeah, he's going to lose out points to his teammate, but he's definitely caught up with Connor there, and probably overtaken him. Patronal 5th, ZX in 6th, Liam 7th, Ice One, really good 8th position. Garez has finished a lap down, so he's going to get 10th. He's just waiting for leg traders to come over the line. He'll get 9th position. Oh, is he going to... Don't DNF. Don't... Oh, I mean, he is really struggling. I wouldn't bin it, mate, because you're not finished yet. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully see you next week. Yeah, hopefully it's Brazil next week. It's not a dead circuit like Singapore. Oh, look at that. Perfect finish. Yeah, just 10 finishes out of, what was it, 16 tonight. That's what Singapore does just here. As I say, Brazil next week. Driver of the day, Liam Doherty. GG's there. I'm not sure whether I'd give him the driver of the day. I'd probably lean towards Outlaw getting a podium. There's our winner, and unlike real life, it's a Dutchman on the top step. There you go, taking his trophy. Another one for the collection, and now a massive advantage in terms of the Drivers' Championship. That will be at least 25 added on to the 7-point advantage that he already had. So, yeah, 32 points. Fast lap going to Husky, so an extra point there, who will move up provisionally, pending investigations, to second in the championship. So we're going to have a Ferrari 1-2 in the championship, plus obviously Ferrari at the top of the constructors leaderboard. As we go down, very difficult this for everyone. Lots of DNFs. But yeah, I mean, Liam getting 7th was excellent. Well done from 10th. You got Ice One got 8th from 17th. Outlaw got 3rd from 16th. Like, how's that not driver of the day? Let's be honest. But there we go. There's your final standings, and that will be it for tonight from Singapore. I don't want to keep you any longer than I have to, just because the races took a lot longer than because of the rain and the safety cars. It took quite a bit longer than usual. So all I will say is that I hope you enjoyed the race as much as I enjoyed commentating on it. Actually, was a good race to commentate on, unlike other times at Singapore. I hope you have a fantastic week, everyone, and we'll. Before I go, I just want, as always, I just want to thank Hella for the opportunity to commentate on the International Racing Series, because without him, I wouldn't be doing this. And yeah, I'll see you all next week for Brazil, which I can promise you now will be a top race. Brazil always delivers, regardless of conditions, whether it's wet or dry or whatever. Brazil has never failed to deliver. I can guarantee that will be a top tier race. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you next week. Have a great evening, have a great week, and all the best.